My name's Dillinger, and I'm a senior data scientist.
How much do you make working as a data scientist?
Depending on basically what the stock floats at, I'm looking at anywhere from around 250 to 300 per year.
Did you have any struggles looking for a job back then? How did you get into it?
I graduated with my master's in industrial engineering, and I would say the hardest thing was how do you brand yourself based upon your degree, right? Industrial engineers, we are often underrepresented in a lot of industries. So my first job was actually consulting with IBM, and I think that's typically a good first start for people that are new to technology, right? We all study engineering, say in my case in school, but don't really understand what the job market's like. Once you're behind the scenes, you realize that like IT landscape is the job market for a lot of companies, and your engineering discipline will have to be conformed to that standard. So once I learned that at IBM, I realized, my skill set is best implemented through the lens of computer science and IT. And then how do you fill in the gaps maybe in the skill set that you learned in school versus what the actual job market needs? So,
But I think the first job is really hard. So a lot of jobs are like, you do need experience to get your first job, right?
But what I typically tell people, especially coming out of college, is be a lot more focused, right? A lot of people just think if you keep spamming out resumes, it works, but it really doesn't. Find either a niche where your skill set is most appreciated, or think about something that you're very interested in. And it could be an industry, so like what problem do you want to solve for the world? Or do you want to maybe completely go in another direction and build a new skill set? So even if you study, let's say, electrical engineering in school, right? Maybe your first job has nothing to do with that. And you have to really think about what do you see yourself doing for every day over the next 40 years, and how do you position yourself for that more than just like, I need to get any job, right? Because what happens is if you get a job in something you're not interested in, well, what's going to happen? Your resume is going to reflect that. So your next job is probably going to be more of that. So really explore yourself first before just throwing yourself into the job market, because it can be brutal even having a job that you're not interested in.